interesting that you find like, oh, really?
I have a question. Or not question, more of like
Comment?
just like an observation.
Tell us.
I really respect just the Quran or just Islam, because in modern like Christianity or Catholicism, a lot of the verses they have, they always try to switch it. Like over the years, they try to change the context of it. So for example, like they would have, like my point is like in Catholicism or whatever, they.
But just let me interrupt you. You see the difference between any book than that one? You just said that people changed.
Yeah, this one hasn't been changed at all.
Why?
It's the word of Muhammad, right?
Look at the verse. I reveal it and I will protect it.
Right. He was
Basically,
So
true. Awesome.
here it will demonstrate what you just said in the 15th chapter, verse 9. It is certainly we who have revealed the reminder, meaning the book, and it is certainly we who will preserve it.
Right.
So what does this mean? This means for us the Quran, from day one, Allah made it clear that He will protect it. Whether I want to change it, for example, I want to demonstrate something.
Anyone want to play games?
I will give you a demonstration. I will make a recitation, and if I make a mistake, they will both catch me. Okay? Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Qul a'udhu bi Rabbin Nas.
Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim.
Stop it here.
So you got it right?
Yeah, the second
I
one
made
was
a mistake.
demonstrated.
I tried to, not made a mistake, to insert or change verses. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it again. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul a'udhu bi Rabbin Nas. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka
Malik
nasta'in.
Nas. It's Malik Nas.
So no matter who recites, Quran is in memory. We don't need the book.
Yeah, that's the thing I love the most.
We
about
don't
it.
need it.
So that's why there cannot
One
be
second.
change.
You're familiar with the multiplication table, right?
Yeah.
So they wake you up at 3 a.m. after you've been up all day, and they'll ask you 2 times 2. No way you're going to say 5.
Okay.
No way. Why? Because it's embedded in you. Now, when you look at the scripture, any scripture around the world, and you try to demonstrate similar analogy like the multiplication table with recitation, they don't stand their ground. They have to read it from the book. Now, to us, what do this demonstrate? You familiar with the miracles like Moses parted the sea, Jesus raised the dead, all of this by the permission of Allah, by the permission of God.
Yeah.
We have these similar miracles in the Quran, but there's one miracle that we can demonstrate. One miracle, how can we demonstrate? I cannot demonstrate to you how Moses parted the sea. Yes, we believe in it. Yes, it's in the Quran. But if you ask me, show to me, I can't. I have to just give you how it was. Whether you want to accept it or not, that's a different subject. But I can demonstrate to you a miracle that you can prove it right now.
Okay.
I'll bring children from around the world, doesn't matter what age, and they will recite the Quran for us without the book.
Really?
How can you explain this? And bear in mind, Arabs are
15%.
10 to 20% of the Muslim population. Majority are non-Muslim population.
So it's not our language.
Right.
You
Yeah.
see, my first language is Arab, but look at me. Do I look Arab?
No.
See, I speak the first language. لكن كيفك ما شاء الله أنت هسه جيت هنا.
So you know, yeah.
Right. So
But the
I'm
thing-
not an Arab, he's not an Arab.
It
Now,
doesn't matter.
this miracle, I'm trying to go back to the miracle. I'm not using right now what is called blind faith. This is called tangible evidence. You can search it, test it, just like a scientific method.
Exactly.
Scientific method, there's a bee around you. Don't worry, comes and goes. No, there was a bee around. Anyhow, meaning you can assess it. You can look it up. You can, like when you go home, go on YouTube. Muslim children reciting Quran. That's it.
Right.
How is it possible? And bear in mind, most of them are not Arabs. It's not our mother tongue.
Yeah, and they still recite it. Yeah, that's
How is this possible to be
it's the most
memorized?
interesting to me.
Now
Yes.
that is a miracle. And how is that? Now you said that you're not Christian, you're not Catholic, you're not, but do you believe there's a creator?
Oh, of course. I think.
Do you believe this came from nothing?
Yeah, I think
can
There
pop
has to
up
be
into existence?
Yeah, there has to be a higher.
So no hocus pocus, no none of
no,
that.
I don't think I'm not atheist at all.
Okay, that's fine. So now you just want to find or look into how things came into existence from the rational point.
Yeah.
We use our cognitive intellect. Yes, we do have faith, but up to a certain degree. We have to assess certain things.
Yeah, have something tangible.
In order for this universe to come into existence, it has to have a cause. Something has to bring it to existence. Now, whatever the cause was, has to possess such might, such power, intellect, and will. If I want to move this, I have to have the will to move it.
Exactly. So it has to be conscience.
I do possess the power to push it. I'm using physics right now, but I also have to have the will in order to push it. So the same with the universe. It has to have the entity that created it had to have the will.
Exactly.
Now this is what we call attributes of God, and only He possesses it. We don't possess it. I'll give you an example. You see, I see. My not as yours. He's all seeing. I hear, you hear. He's all hearing.
Yeah. Omnipotent.
Omnipotent. It is almighty.
Omnipresent as well.
Omnipresent. It is not Islamic. I'll explain.
Okay.
That is Hinduism. God is not in us or can be a cockroach. It is not befitting His Majesty to be in the creation. That's why I said this is even Christianity, because God became a man.
As Jesus grew up, he learned more and more about God. Jesus is God. How can he learn more and more about himself?
Yeah.
You're telling me the Almighty, the All-Powerful, He had to change his nappy?
Yeah, exactly. I don't.
Come on, this is.
I used to be Catholic. I had to.
I can give it another way. It says in the Bible that He grew in knowledge. You're telling me God need to learn things?
Makes no sense.
Now, in the Quran, Allah has more than 99 names. One of them is all-knowing, all-powerful, all-merciful, all the creator, the sustainer. Everything depends on Him. He depends on nothing. The example that Allah gives in the Quran to Jesus is that He ate food. He said Him and His mother ate food. Why do we eat food?
Because we're human.
Nourishment.
There's a weakness.
Exactly.
God doesn't need food. Now, there's a lot of things that you as a human being, when you read this, you say, it doesn't make sense. It cannot make sense. This is the proof that you're telling to me, that you're saying, I need to assess it. And you can assess it by reading.
Exactly.
What someone is bombarding you, indoctrinating is...
I have this in the office.
Good.
He said, make sure you
part of
read
downtown.
sometimes.
To a certain degree. By the way, what's your name?
My name is Jack. What's yours?
Jack Attila.
Attila.
You here in downtown? You live-
Yeah, I just moved here 3-4 days ago.
Oh, wow.
From Barrie.
Okay, we've been up there. We went up to Blue Mountain,
yes.
Blue Mountain, yeah. We passed through.
It's okay. Too expensive, I think. But
Now, no kidding. Another time we'll talk about Blue Mountain. Just want to focus this. I'm not going to keep it for long. If you're interested, read it, but make sure you're sober as much as possible.
okay.
No, nothing that will impair your judgment.
Sounds good.
That's why any intoxication in Islam is forbidden.
Right.
When I mean intoxication, anything that impairs the judgment.
You can't meet your boss with like,
Right.
right?
You know,
Yeah.
I remember when there's a cannabis store right there.
Right.
When that was permitted, every workplace indicated in their policy what you do on your free time is your choice. When you come to work,
Right.
you have to be free of it. In Islam, you have to be free of it all the time.
Because it's your judgment every single day. It's Right.
There are many things. For example, incest. Most of the incest incidents comes when the person was intoxicated. He was not in his right mind. You know, like they say spirits for alcohol.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
You see how?
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I
You know,
understand.
right. So take your time, read it on your time. This is the masjid.
Check if you have any questions after reading.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. So you can call them or you can email them.
Okay.
Or you can come in person.
Oh, do you guys just stay around here, just this
Yeah,
area, or do you
exactly.
guys
This is
move around?
weekend. This is weekend. No, we're here weekends.
On Saturday.
Saturday. Depends on the weather.
You can
Why are you taking another human's word?
So now go
That judgment.
back to Islam. So if you believe there's a creator, now we have to identify this creator. Islam give the description in 4 verses of the creator. He's one and only, without parts, without partners. One.
Exactly.
Everything depends on him. He's absolute. He was not born and doesn't reproduce. No children, no baby mamas, none of that. And anything that we can think of is not him.
What's the last one?
Anything that we can think of, it's not him.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, right. We don't know yet. What's it?
We will in the day of judgment. How does this sit with you? These 4 verses, how they sit with you? As the concept of the creator.
How does this sit with me?
Yeah.
What do I think about?
Yeah.
I think that it has to be that, or else it's not.
So it makes sense.
No, yeah. of
Okay.
course.
You're halfway there. The last part, do you believe that this creator made us and let us loose without any purpose, without any reason, just for fun, for sport?
Then he's not all loving.
Good. That's one of the name of Allah, by the way. One of the 99 names. It's the fitra. We call it the innate disposition. You know what it means, innate, yeah?
Yes.
It's in you. Disposition. Every child is born in it. It's a hadith. Hadith means a teaching of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, every child is born with this disposition to believe in Allah, to be a Muslim, the one that submits. Muslim means a person that submits, a person that accepts and gives his will to the Creator.
Right.
I don't need to explain to you what is in Gaza is wrong. You feel it in you.
Of course.
There's no demonstration when you see someone's being starved on purpose, when someone's being shot in the head on purpose. I don't need to give any explanation.
I read too much of it.
As I speak, my skin crawled. And I am very emotional about that, by the way, because it hurts so much. Anyhow, and he sends prophets and messengers to give us guidance, to differentiate between what is right and what is wrong, to enjoy what is right and to forbid what is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard the word haram?
Yeah, exactly.
Forbidden.
Forbidden, yes.
Don't need. I don't. If he says it's forbidden. It's not benefiting me. It's not benefiting the society. It's not benefiting everything. I'll give you one example. Usury. You know what usury means? Usury? Interest.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know who invented.
Look at where we are, the entire globe.
Yeah, I know.
And who's the puppet masters?
I'm not gonna get into
No
that.
go there.
Yeah,
No go there.
don't.
No need. No need.
it's-
See, you know, I don't need to explain. So when you forbid these kind of things, I give an example. Practical. You come to me and say, Attila, I need $10. First, I have to ask you, when can you give it to me back? You said to me, look, I cannot give it to you this week, but by next week, I'll give it to you. I'll say to you, can you give it to me all at once, or you want to give me into installments? Okay, you know what, maybe I cannot give it to you all at once, I will give it to you in installments. And then we have to write it down with 2 witnesses, and you give to me one, until it reaches 10. When it reaches 10, we're finished.
Okay.
This is Islam. No interest.
Oh, I didn't even know they had verses like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
This is Islam. Now, this is for the humanity, because the richer will always get richer, and the poorer will always be in debt
Exactly.
in this current banking system. Islam says you need money, you go to your brother that has more, he will help you out, but you have to pay him. If he wants to waive off and make it as charity, that's upon him, and he will be rewarded in the day of judgment. It's a different subject. So these prophets and messengers came with this message to the people, but the people always distorted the message for their own benefits, to benefit them, to make it for them. When you look today in Judaism, it is an ethno-religion, even though most of the prophets were sent to them. but they made it for themselves only.
I don't like the Talmud.
That's a different subject. And most of the Quran talks about the children of Israel. Children of Israel. You will see children of Israel, children of Israel, children of Israel.
Talks
Moses.
a lot about them. For some reason.
Moses mentioned
Moses
180
mentioned more
times.
than Muhammad.
Muhammad mentioned 5 times.
Imagine.
Moses mentioned 180 times because it talks about them, what they did, Moses was a prophet of God. And what they did after him, they changed the book. As Allah will say, they changed the book with their own hands to benefit for themselves. Now, so I had to talk quickly about the Creator, then I had to talk about the prophets. That's why I said you're halfway. The last and final prophet is Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was sent for the entire humanity. When you look, for example, at Moses was sent to children of Israel. Jesus was also a prophet in Islam. He was also sent to the children of Israel. I don't know if you're familiar with the Bible when he said, I have not come only for the last sheep of the house of Israel. Are you from that 12 tribes? No. Therefore, neither am I. That means we are goyim, if you say you know about Talmud.
Yeah,
Goyim
non-Gentile.
Gentile is a very nice word.
Goyim, yeah, I know. Goyim is like.
If I translate goyim,
like pig,
cattle,
right?
something that can be used, exploited.
Exactly.
Now, and he came for entire humanity.
Exactly.
That's why there are white Muslims like me, blue eyes, whatever blue is left. He's Sudanese, African, and there's no
I was
difference.
born in Middle East.
To give you an example,
I'm Mexican. I look white, but.
right? But your forefathers come from Europe, or are they native? Are they
My dad is native. My mother is from Spain.
okay?
Probably the lineage.
That's fine.
That's why I look so pale.
Do you speak Spanish?
Yes.
Okay.
Good day, and all of you, more power to you. Full respect.
Yeah. One second. So I was at the messengers, prophets and messengers. So if you believe that the Creator and the 4 verses that I explained to you, and now what do you make of the prophets and messengers, what they came with? To teach people to do what is right, to forbid what is wrong, and believe in God alone. Don't associate any partners with Him. Don't make Him what He did not say of Himself. That's why things changed. Christianity made Jesus from a messenger to a God. How does this sit with you?
I always, I never agreed with the 3 gods in one. So, I always.
Because if they are 3 gods, what do you think they will talk about?
Exactly, like.
So-
who's better?
So now,
I can go.
in order to accept the message of Islam is the following: that you bear witness that there's nothing worthy to be worshipped. First part, you negate everything except Allah. You don't worship anyone else except the Creator of the heavens and the earth. And the second part, and you bear witness that Muhammad is the last and final messenger. That makes you enter the fold of Islam. Then slowly you start reading, you start practicing, and you are a Muslim. A Muslim means a person that submits to the will of the Creator. The will of the Creator is in the Quran. How does this sit with you, what I just said?
I think that's the goal. I think that's like.
So, will you, I'm giving you now an invitation, will you enter this fold?
I want to.
Okay.
Obviously, my
So,
my human
he wants to say the
instincts.
Shahada.
So
So,
you're accepting, you're wanting to become a Muslim?
I
Or
want to
enter
read. I want to read.
Sure.
but to enter the fold of Islam,
I want to just.
well, I'm just saying,
You will,
I'm not putting you on the spot. I'm not putting you on the spot by all means. You don't need to become a scholar in order to accept Islam.
Yes.
By entering Islam, you just testify there is nothing worthy to be worshipped except Allah, and that Prophet Muhammad is the last and final messenger.
And
That
all the
makes you
believe
a
also
prophet.
that all messengers.
Then later on, slowly but surely you read, you start to understand what is right, what is wrong, and you, let me put it to you like this, you can live whenever you want. There is no holding you back, there is no baptism. None of that, nobody's asking you money, no one is asking anything from you. This is for your benefit. He doesn't benefit, I don't benefit, I don't know whether you become a Muslim here in this world. It is you that will benefit.
Exactly.
He is literally at your stage. Stage when I mean knowledge, learning. Literally, there's no difference between you and him. And by the way, he's my son. And I'm not saying that he doesn't know. I'm saying the capacity. But in future, the more you read, the more knowledgeable you become. You didn't learn the alphabet in one day. You didn't learn the multiplication table in one day. So it took time for you to read. So now, take your time. If you want to enter Islam, you can enter it now, but just testify. If you don't want to feel and you feel that you're not ready yet, it's fine also. The choice is yours.
Don't rush. Never rush.
I don't want to.
Like what we want from you. Go
Go,
ahead.
let
say
him-
it.
Sorry, I don't want to like join and then not and then go against it. Like,
Okay,
do you know what
that's
I mean?
that's fair enough.
Like
Allahu
I,
Akbar. That's
You know?
what I
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
I need
Well
to
said.
I need to like
Yes.
get
yes.
into the spot where like I am able and then
Analyze it.
you know,
Analyze it. Scrutinize it. When I mean scrutinize it, I'm saying this. You get a notepad, notebook, anything that you can write on. So you start reading and you start, okay, this verse said this, and then you write it down. Then the next verse, whatever doesn't make sense with you, whatever you see, okay, this is irrational, this is nonsensical, this is how scrutiny comes. It's called analytical thinking.
Critical analysis.
You have to apply that. If you don't apply that, it becomes blind faith.
Exactly.
And Islam is not blind faith. Islam, it is tackling your intellect and your cognitive ability to determine between right and wrong.
Correct.
It tells you, if you go this way, this is what will happen. It is up to you if you want to take that way or take the other way.
Correct.
That's Jack.
Thank you so much.
Nice
Actually,
meeting
thank you so much.
Nice talking to you.
And
Nice to
I'm
meet you. What's your name?
Kublai.
Kublai. And yours?
Arham.
Thank you
Nice to
guys.
meet you, Jack.
Thank you guys so much.
Take care, bro.
And tell Mohammed I said thank you as
Yeah,
well.
you're welcome. Pass
Well,
by,
have
man.
a good day. I'll see you guys.
God willing.
On Saturday.
God willing. God willing.
God willing.
Thank you guys.
Okay. Okay. I give you money. Okay.